Cancer, welcome to your full moon reading. So I'm going to start with pulling the overall energies for you for this full moon. So we have the full moon going into Libra in just a couple of days, March 28th. So I also want to let you know that I just started an Instagram account and I am posting readings daily. And if you happen to like that or you like these videos, please like, share, and subscribe. So let's get started with your energy. So what is the overall energy for Cancer for this full moon cycle? What is the overall energy? So we got two. We have it's a time for healing. And we also have emotions are running high. So with the Libra new moon, the Libra new moon is all about balance, it's kind of setting things right, that kind of energy. So I'm not at all surprised about the time for healing and emotions running high. So let's get some tarot as to what has been manifesting since the new moon that we just had on March 13th. Okay, ooh, 3 cards. So right out of the gate, I got the 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. Very interesting. So I'm going to keep going before I start getting into the energy of that. So let's find out more about what's been growing since the last new moon for you. The Empress. So you're coming into your own power. It's a great thing. Let's find out what is it that you need to release. The Hierophant. Okay. So let's find out what is happening in your immediate future. And keep in mind that tarot is fluid. So this could be your near future. It could be happening already. Or it may not happen at all if you have free will. You have the ability to change the outcome of this. The tarot is just telling you this is what's happening if you stay on your current path, but you have the power to change it if you don't like it. So your immediate future is coming through as the Queen of Swords. Good for you. You're getting a lot of really good energy. To find out why that 3 of Swords is there, but I mean, so far this is a really great reading. So what is the outcome for you? So what does the universe want you to know? What does the universe want Cancer to know? Okay. 1 card, please. What is the universe? Oh, here we go. We got a novel. I'll take them. So we got the Ace of Swords, the King of Cups, 6 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. This is really incredible. So I'm going to start with telling you what the cards are saying right now before I get in and do some clarifying. And just looking at the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the 2 of Wands here. So the 2 of Wands is all about waiting on results. So whatever it is that's happening, you're still trying to figure out exactly which direction you're going to go in. But to start from the beginning, what has been manifesting for you since the last new moon? So we have the 6 of Pentacles, all about generosity. The 10 of Pentacles, it's all about being in your kind of financial stability, that stability in general. It doesn't even have to be finances. It could be that you're just in a really good place in your life, financially, emotionally. You kind of have everything that you've been wanting and have it together. But what is a little interesting to me is that I'm seeing the 3 of Swords come into the play. So there is something happening here with some sort of heartache from the past. It's just very interesting because it doesn't really line up with the 6 and the 10 of Pentacles. So I'm going to do some clarifying to find out what that 3 of Swords is all about. And it could be that this is the way that you felt before and now you're feeling this way, or maybe there's some sort of fear wrapped up in just this feeling in general. So what else has been kind of growing for you is the Empress. Love the Empress. So she is all about she's kind of everything. She is emotionally supportive. She is very powerful in her own right. And again, it doesn't have to be a female, but it's just that type of energy of somebody who's very confident, self-assured, has what they're looking for, is very kind and generous to others, very intelligent. She's kind of the overall package. It's that kind of energy. So whether that's you or that's somebody around you, there's definitely that strong presence here. And so I'm actually getting that it's you, but for some of you, it may not be. And so in what you need to let go, I'm seeing the Hierophant. So there's something here around traditions, formalities that's not really working out for you anymore. And so the universe is just letting you know it's time to let that go. We also have the Queen of Swords coming in your near future. So the Queen of Swords, she is very cut to the chase. She's also somebody who is no nonsense. So if you give her grief for any reason and she does not agree with it, she will cut it out. She will cut you out. She's just one of those very empowered type of people, but in a good way. I mean, she's obviously very loving. I mean, you can see it in the picture. She's not a cold person, although sometimes she can be, but it's more about just, she knows who she is and she knows what she wants and she goes to get it. And that's really what it comes down to. Again, it doesn't have to be a female, it could be male. It's just that energy. So what I love for you in this outcome is you have two aces. So we have the Ace of Swords and we have the Ace of Cups. And so there's definitely some sort of new beginning. And it looks like whatever this new beginning is, it's with somebody who loves you, or it's about something that you love. So whatever it is that is coming into your life, because I'm definitely seeing it as a very charged new beginning, something that's it's going to be meaningful for you. And I'm also seeing the Six of Wands. So Six of Wands is success, but it's really more about success after a battle. So whatever it is that you're feeling, you earned this success. It is not something that was just handed to you. You earned it. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify and find out a little bit more about what's happening, starting with up here. So let's find out about this Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here for Cancer? You and your novels. So let's see. So there's a wheel here. So there was some sort of change in fortune. I'm seeing the Two of Wands. So I had seen it at the bottom of the deck when we were getting the original cards. So you were waiting on some sort of results, trying to put things back in balance with Temperance. You did spend some time in your head. I'm definitely seeing that twice here with the Seven of Wands. With the Seven of Wands and the Hermit, you spent some time inside your head trying to figure out exactly what it is that you want to do with your life. And when you did that, you are waiting on results, but you put things back into balance when you did that. And so this Wheel of Fortune is an indication that things are turning in your favor. You may not see it yet, or you may just be starting to see the beginning stages of it, but whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your mind, whatever it is that you're trying to change, it's a change for the better, and it's in progress. It's happening right now. And so that is what's bringing about this generosity, the Ten of Pentacles. So it seems like, just from looking at these cards with the success after a battle, that there was something in your past that maybe made you hesitate a little bit about this good fortune. It could be that you're unsettled in an area of your life. Could be career, could be finances, or you might have been unsettled previously, and the cards are letting you know that, you know what, you did the work. You put the effort in, you're waiting on results, and that could be some of that fear, but everything is turning in your favor. And with the Temperance card here, everything is just going into balance. So that's actually a really great beginning for you. So let's find out about the Empress. Why is the Empress here for Cancer? Tell me more about the Empress. Why is the Empress here for Cancer? Nope, too many cards. One card, please. It's this one. The World. I don't know how many major arcana you're going to get out here, but you're going to get a lot of them. So there's some really strong energy coming through in this reading. So this Libra full moon is going to hit you pretty hard in a positive way. The World is, again, very similar to the Wheel, where things are just being set right in your favor. So when you came into your own power, you took back control and you let go of all of these things that were really holding you back. If you had something set in your mind that things needed to happen on a certain timeline or in a certain way, the universe is telling you to let that go, because what's actually coming in is much better. There's a lot of stability here, financial stability, setting things right. I mean, this with the Empress and the World, you are taking control back of your own life. So that's a really powerful message from the universe. The Hierophant is pretty straightforward to me, but let's see if we can get anything else on him. Why is the Hierophant here for Cancer? The Sun. So you thought that if you held your way, if you followed a specific path, that it was going to lead you to exactly what you wanted. And what you found out is that it didn't really take you there exactly the way that you wanted. And that's okay. The universe isn't working on your path, it's working on its own. So letting go of things having to be structured a certain way is actually working in your favor. So let's find out, why is the Queen of Swords here? I'm getting a novel again. One card, please. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. You have a beginning with somebody. And this King of Wands, now this could be you embodying both energies, because they're both court cards and they're equals. The King of Wands is a very bold, fiery, I know what I want. Again, just very similar to the Queen of Swords. He knows what he wants and he knows how to get it, but he's also very charismatic, and just when he goes about getting what he wants, he has this way of winning people over. And so that's really what the King of Wands represents. And with the Queen of Wands and her intellect and actually setting intentions balanced out with this whole fire energy, I'm going to react. It's a very balanced type of energy. So this is your near future. So that's a pretty good near future. So let's find out more. I'm actually a little curious about these two aces. If we can find out a little bit more. Let's find out about these aces. Why is the Ace of Swords here and the Ace of Cups? See if we can find anything out about these new beginnings for you. Why is the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups here? You did suffer some sort of loss in the past. It could have been related to money, and that's why you were maybe feeling unsure about the stability that's in your life right now from a financial or a career type perspective. Because you did suffer some sort of loss, financial loss, maybe some sort of poverty. You could have been impacted by the COVID-19 shutdowns where you lost your job as a result of that. And the universe is letting you know that you definitely have this new beginning happening for you, specifically with money. I'm seeing it really clear with money. I'm getting some love, and I'm getting some love here, but I'm also seeing money too. So that's a really positive message. So if you've been worried about money, your worry is coming to an end. So let's find out more, because you do have the King of Cups here, and you have the King of Wands. And when I saw the two aces, I was wondering if you had options in your love life. You might. For some of you, you might. I'm seeing two. You have two new beginnings, and one of those beginnings might result in a loss, but that's going to be very specific for a very small number of people. What I'm actually getting for the majority of people is that this is related to money. Okay, so I was trying to just get one card, and I got three. So looking at this King of Cups here, I got the Chariot. So this is actually your card. This is the card of Cancer. So you have this quick incoming message or this quick change in circumstance. You are being kind of cautious because the Devil can represent some sort of codependence. So just kind of be careful of that. Any kind of toxic doesn't even really have to be like overtly toxic. It could be that you just eat a lot of sweets, or you just overindulge in something, pick your vice. So it's kind of one of those. And it might be that the person that this King of Cups represents that has that about them. But I'm also getting the Six of Cups. So this could be somebody from your past. So the Six of Cups is a nostalgia. It is about people from your past. It could be about remembering childhood. This person may just remind you of something in your past or someone in your past. But whatever it is, it's a happy memory. And that's kind of what you're taking from it right now. So I'm going to do one more. So I want to find out a little bit more about this Six of Wands. Tell me more about the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here? Tell me more about this success. Okay. You had a Tower moment. So the Tower is an energy that, trying to find the best way to describe it. So what is happening here when a Tower moment happens is you're on a path. The universe doesn't think that's the right path for you. It starts nudging you in the right direction. You kind of ignore the signs. And so the universe is putting you on the path. And so it's this shift in your life, and it's about this change, and it's a sudden change that happens. But what it brings about for you is this Six of Wands. So in a career here, when I mentioned earlier about possibly having lost your job, this is coming through. It may have been a job that you really didn't like. It could have been something that really held you back. You weren't happy. It just wasn't the right fit for you. But it was kind of one of those things where you maybe weren't going to get out of it on your own. And so the universe, you knew you were unhappy. You knew it wasn't right. You deserved better. And the universe said, oh, well, if you're not going to do it, we're going to do it for you. And so the universe, via COVID, caused that sudden shift in your life. But when it did, and this is coming through very clear now, you were really upset about it. It was very heartbreaking for you to lose your job. So the universe has kind of set you back up with these new beginnings, with all of this change in fortune, with putting you back into a self-confident position, telling you that whatever you thought that was going to make you happy, maybe that old job you thought was going to make you happy and it didn't. And it brought about this successful new beginning for you. So this is a very strong reading for you, Cancer. This is your Libra new moon or full moon reading, sorry. So I hope you like it, and I will see you next time. Take care.